we live in a generation where people are afraid to say that some of the newcomers are better than the old comers because the old comers have paved the way. And, you know, it's sad that we've trained our minds to think like that because it's not about who does it better or who does it best. It's about which one made you feel that, which one did you relate to? Like, I got in a whole debate the other day about, I grew up on Erykah Badu, but Ari Lennox makes me feel a certain way when I hear her music. And that's not taking credit from Erykah because I'm a diehard Erykah fan. I know everything from Baduism to Mama's Gun to the live album. I love her. But Ari Lennox, they have been compared a lot with vocalization. Is vocalism a word? I'm gonna make it a word. Well, vocalization. But when I hear Ari, being a DMV representative, I'm originally from Virginia. My family, Baltimore, so I've been back and forth from North Carolina, Virginia, Baltimore all my life, being street. Being someone who can resonate more with Ari, I'm not afraid to say that she makes me feel more, she's more infectious to me than Erykah. And when you say stuff like that, it makes people feel like, oh my God, how you gonna say something about the queen or the king? Yeah, they are the queen or the king, but what's to you is not to me. To someone, I am funnier than Cat Williams. And that's not discrediting Cat because I'm an understudy of Cat. To me, Cat is one of the funniest comics of the world. So even to, you know, if I was a Darren Fleet, I would be arguing somebody know that Cat Williams is way more funnier than Darren Fleet because my mind has been trained because I grew up with Cat. That Cat is the best. But what about the kids who look at Darren Fleet every day? They are going to argue Darren Fleet, and it is nothing wrong with that. So I am resolute in what I stand of what I feel, and I think that's what's kept me in the business working because I'm not afraid to say, yeah, I am the fucking best. I am the best comic in the world. And the reason why I know this is because I even watch other comics quote me a lot, even when they act like they don't. I just had to recently get on another internet personality for the bullshit because they had a bigger following than me doing that. And I was like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, come on, bro. And it's cool because one thing I've learned in quoting, when we do quote, we should, like I've quoted Cat some more in some of my favorite comments, but I've been like, you know what, in the famous word of some more, eating ain't cheating. You get what I'm saying? You don't just take a joke. We work hard, especially Black comics. We work very hard on pushing the envelope and getting our shit out there to be seen, to be heard, to be valued. And then for another comic, and then 9 times out of 10, they're probably Black too, to come and take your shit who just did not want to work as hard because it was just easy to confiscate because my numbers are a bit more bigger than yours, as if I don't have a fan base at all. It's kind of crazy. So, you know, with this whole comedy world, as the good and as much good as you get the bad. So when you tell me stuff like, Darren, you're dropping gems, it's because in 5 years, I've seen a lot of shit. like, what the fuck just happened? And, but I love it all. I love all comics. I love all comedy. I love all forms of entertainment, music, painting, wine tasting, etc. because it all complements each other in the big puzzle. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I love Chicago. Well, I love all the Midwest, like Chicago, St. Louis, Detroit, what is it, Indianapolis, all of it, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They all show me so much love when I come out there. But you didn't even ask me this. I just want to say it. When I think of comedy, I think of Chicago as being the birthplace because all of my favorite comics, or, a lot of my favorite comics that I look up to even now, some that are discovered and non-discovered, like just Niche, who I just done a whole tour with. She was from Chicago. I purposely done that tour. She was the first person I done a tour with because I was an internet personality who was trying to transform it to the stage. I'd only done open mics before my tour. So she showed me a lot about structure. Now to the point where I can get on stage and do a 45 minutes and be happy with it. But I learned that from a Chicago native. But even before then, I grew up watching people like Adele Gibbons and Bernie Mac and Deion Cole, D. Ray Davis, Lil Rel. All of these are Chicago natives. And they're all funny as fuck. You understand? And it was like, oh my God. So when even Damon Williams is like, Darren Fleet, we want you to come to the club. Do you know the backflips that I can't even do a fucking backflip. Do you know the almost cartwheels that I was doing through my house? I was like, oh my God, Damon Williams, nobody, oh my God, he nobody. Yeah, oh my God, he knows my fucking name. I'm important.